So hi everyone, this is Keith Carlson from RNFM Radio. We're finishing up the last day of the National Nurses in Business Association Conference here in Orlando. This is Pat Bemis, the president.
Yes, hi.
The esteemed president of the National Nurses in Business Association. So Pat, how many years have you been doing the NNBA now?
Since 1999. It was founded in 1985, but I took over as president in 1999. So what is that, 14 years?
Great. And have you done a conference like this every year for
Every
14
year.
years?
And sometimes seminars and conferences 4 or 5 times a year.
Wow. And I know some of the conferences are larger, some are smaller.
Right.
It's been a nice group this year.
Yes.
How has the energy been for you at this particular conference?
Great. Everybody's interested, excited, learning new things, and I think that's the key to the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone I've met has learned something new. I've learned lots of new things, and I'm sure you have too.
I have too. That's right.
It's amazing. What we try to do is keep our conferences small. We don't want 1,000 people because you lose sight of the individual and the lessons you're teaching, kind of bulk stuff,
Right.
and it doesn't work that way. So we always try to keep our conferences under 250. It's always been our goal over the years. If we have more than that, what we do is start doing things regionally. The Northeast, Atlantic City, one of my favorite places, Atlanta, Orlando, in the South, Houston, and Chicago. Santa Monica, have a nice little hotel out in Santa Monica. And so we try to work it, and sometimes as much as quarterly, and do regional conferences.
Right.
Because the economy, we haven't been doing that lately. But the association, by the way, is growing. So hopefully that in the future, we can look into doing something and bringing something nearer so that we don't have like that girl who told us today, this was worth coming from California for.
Right.
Thought that was quite a testimonial.
Right. So for folks out there, there could be conferences like this that can be in different regions of the country. Right now it's held here every summer, or
Yeah.
every fall actually.
First weekend in October.
First weekend of October every year.
Best
here
weather in
Orlando.
Florida.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right. So what do you hope people will take away from this conference when they go home? What will happen when, say, one of the nurses who's new to business goes home? What will he or she do?
Well, what I hope they'll do is I hope they'll join the association, take advantage of our business plan template, of all our 31 ebooks that are online and free to them, take advantage of our vendor list. We can get them a website set up for $350. There's just a lot of great things that we can offer them, and I'm here. I talk to people on the phone. Part of my job is to answer all your questions. The biggest problem is, as one of the speakers said, you don't know what you don't know. You don't know what questions to ask. So we hope that the first thing they'll do, perhaps, is buy our book, because that outlines everything. It's all online in ebooks. It's free, but it's not like, making notes, turning a page down, having it as a reference. We have, the book is $54.95, and if you're a member of the association, buy through the website. We sell it for $19.95. So a good deal, good place to get started. And then we hope that they will contact me, talk with me, or they can continue on their own. They don't need me. And write a business plan, and then take our action list, what to do step by step,
That's great.
and get started.
So if nurses out there join the NNBA at nnba.net, so there are templates for business plans on the website once you're a member.
Right.
There are 31 ebooks that you can download from the website. You have access to Pat Bemis, who's an expert in the field, who you can talk to during the day,
Yeah.
during the week, of course,
Yeah.
not on the weekend.
Well,
She gets the occasional call on Sundays. Folks. Call her on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. That's really the
that's
days.
my office hours.
Yeah.
I'm in the office 9 to 4.
Eastern time.
Eastern time, Monday through Thursday. That's the easiest for me. And then I'm a good email person. I'm on Facebook, and I talk and I chat. Don't send me anything important, because I may miss it.
Right. So if you want Pat, phone and email are best. You heard it here first. Pat Bemis is the president of the National Nurses in Business Association. We're finishing up the conference here in Orlando. Today's the 6th of October, Sunday afternoon. I know you're tired, and there's a lot to do before we finish up.
Yes,
we
there
have
is.
to clean up. But
Something that's happening right now, though,
Right.
can you explain a little bit about our roundtables and our exhibit system? We're entirely different than any other conference.
Right. Yeah, we're finishing up the conference right now. There's been 2 hours of roundtables discussions going, held by different presenters, and it's really a more intimate way to learn about particular issues like gluten-free issues. We have the gluten-free RN here. Social media is really big this year, so there's been 2 hours of social media coverage for people who need to dig in and drill down a little bit into social media issues. And there's plenty of other opportunities too for people to talk in a more intimate setting.
And the exhibitors are part of our conference.
Right.
So the exhibitors are not stuck away where you go over to have coffee, and lunch is in the meeting room. So we do everything together, so it really is a true networking opportunity, and the exhibitors are there and available.
Right.
And the RNFM boys, are you going to be at our conference in 2014?
We hope so.
Yeah,
We'll talk
we
with
invite
about
you,
the details. Thank
and
you.
we would love to have you. I think that this is what's made our conference a hybrid event, and that's what we're aiming for in the future, is eventually that nurse that can't leave her children, can't leave work, can actually benefit from this on the internet
Right.
at home.
Right.
That's our ultimate goal. You're not going to get the whole conference, you're not going to get everything, but at least if we can bring some of that to those people, then that's my ultimate goal.
Right. So we've been tweeting live at NNBA 2013, that hashtag on Google Plus and Twitter. There's been a little bit of Facebook activity too. And we'll have these videos up on YouTube. They'll be up there on the RNFM radio channel.
Great.
And you can embed them on the website if you
And
want.
I will.
That's right. So Pat, thank you very much. It's been a really wonderful weekend, and it's been our pleasure and honor to be here. And folks, just check out nnba.net and get in touch with Pat and see where you can take your business desires and dreams as a nurse. Thanks.